Hello First Violins, and welcome to your video for Pirates of the Caribbean. I would like to go over a few things before you get started playing. Please follow the practice procedures at home just like we do in class. That means starting with saying all of your rhythms using food words. Taco for eighth notes, rice for quarter notes, slow bow for half notes, do a deer for the dotted quarter, eighth quarter note. And I've got a new phrase that I've come up with for that eighth note section that you guys always ask me about. We'll get to that in a second. Step 2 of our practice procedures is saying your finger numbers out loud in the rhythms that you practice. So this is the spot where you need to make sure that if you have a longer note value, like a half note or a dotted quarter note, that you say the full value of the note when you're just speaking it, or else you won't really play the full value of the note because you'll be used to just saying 2, 1 and going on. So please make sure that you're holding on to your longer note values while you're saying them out loud. Step 3 is the one that you guys really don't like. It's the harder one. This is the one where you have to say your finger numbers out loud while moving your fingers on your instrument, but not playing, just moving and saying. It's really tricky, but it makes the step 4 so much easier. And step 4 is, of course, using your bow and playing the real music. So let's talk a little bit about finger placement before we get to the rhythm on the second page. I'd like to go over this thing. You see that? This is measure 14. There's a 2 with an arrow pointing down. And now what could that possibly mean? I know that I'm supposed to use my second finger for that note. So why is there an arrow over top of it? Can you remember? Do you know what we call it? Do you remember? There's a couple of different phrases that we use to describe this note. You can even tell me the note name if you want. Have you figured out some sort of answer? All right, so the note is F natural. We normally play F sharp. F sharp would be on the tapes. F natural with that low, down pointing arrow means low 2, squishy 2. You squish that second finger down here beside your first finger. They should be touching. A low 2 is not just a little bit behind the second finger tape, because that means that it's just not the correct note for F sharp, and it's not F natural either. F natural is really way all the way back here, so make sure that you're practicing those squishy 2s. There are 4 squishy 2s in total in this piece. I marked 2 of them for you, here and here. But there's another one in this line. Can you find it? And there is one more in this line. And can you find that one? And when you do, you should put an arrow down over those to remind you that it is low 2 in this song. One other little thing I would like to bring to your attention is the kind of struggle problems that we have in measure 9. So the eighth notes in measure 8, the taco here, 1, 2, 3, is the same as 1, 2, 3 here in the beginning, but some of us try to play this melody again, and it doesn't go up to D, does it? 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, open. So make sure that you practice each of these lines separately so you're getting really good at the melody at measure 9, and then you can play them together to make sure that you can do them without making that mistake of playing the beginning again. And of course, that comes back here in the massive taco section in measure 31, 32, 33. Measure 34 is where we have that very same melody, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, oh. So you've got to make sure that you're nailing that one, right? So onwards to the rhythm on this page. I have come up with a very silly phrase for this, and I'm not sure that it's the best one, but it's the best I can do right now. We can go over this more in class, and I'm sure that it will help. And this is just sort of a reference for you in case you forget. So the rhythm here is hamster on a wheel, hamster on a wheel. Right? Da, ba, 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 ba. You're very familiar with this rhythm. It is the rhythm that is from the Pirates soundtrack. It is slower for us, but it is that rhythm, I promise you. So there is a part where it changes here, and this is hamster is on a wheel and he goes fast. So if I wanted to say the rhythm for this entire line, this comes back down here too. Hamster on a wheel, hamster on a wheel, hamster is on a wheel and he goes fast. So there's your rhythm for this. It might be more helpful to just hear me play it. So when you're ready, when you're really confident, ask a parent to help you find the part of the video where I start doing that rhythm. And then you can play along and get the rhythm from there, okay? So do some personal practice before you try playing along with this video. Make sure that things are feeling really comfortable and confident, and then kind of check your work with me. See if you can play along all the way through. Good luck and happy practicing. 1, 2, 3, ready, go! Pardon me, I have to change the metronome. Get ready for hamster on a wheel. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go!